At the end of this video, I will tell you why there's two of these puzzles. But my main purpose for this video is to find out who started this mess. So the name of this puzzle is Who Started This Mess, and I got curious. There's a whole lot of things happening in this image and it is crazy all over, and I want to know who started this mess. So today I'm not going to talk to you about the brand. I'm not going to talk to you about the artist. I'm not going to show you a time lapse. I'm not going to talk to you about my process completing this puzzle. Today is all about the image and trying to figure out who caused all this chaos. Starting from the left-hand corner here, we've got these two that it looks like they are on a scavenger hunt for treasure in this cave, and they are chasing out all these bats. We've got a couple of pirates here. It looks like a seesaw. I could be wrong. I don't know what the story is behind this couple of oaks here. Then we've got this car that is labeled popcorn, which was very curious. And we've got this little boy from hanging out from the side of the train that is shooting with his kitty. We've got a pirate here on his way up with a chicken, a cooked chicken, and some, I believe it will be wine. And there's a dog pirate trying to steal it. We've got this girl coming down the mountain on skis, but there is absolutely no snow, wind, nowhere to be found. We've got this oak with two, it looks like Amazon boxes. And I believe if I look at that, he stole that from the train. There is US mail with this chart, and the conductor's blowing his whistle, I believe, because he stole two of the boxes from there. There is this train caught with the cows, and they are losing one of them. Coming back here, we've got this dog here in the very close proximity of the shark, and somewhere this lifesaver is thrown to him. We've got this oak here taking a shower on this mess. And we've got another chart with two horses and losing its luggage. We've got a whole lot of people here that is fighting it out. The train conductor and the captain of the ship is here in a discussion. And then obviously we've got the train that collided with the ship over here. We've got a policeman on a bike which can't reach this side because of the train in the way. We've got my favorite part of this whole puzzle, a wolf in sheep's clothes stolen by another wolf. That was quite funny. Then we've got a helicopter here, and they are connected to a guy here that looks like he belongs in an asylum or something. He just messed up this bird's flight plan. We've got all the sheep crossing the train track, and then we've got all the surface here, and because of the collision with the ship, it causes them to all scatter to the side here. We've got a lot of sunbathers here that can't be bothered with what's happening on this image. We've got this aeroplane which is losing a propeller, and it is connecting with the mass of this boat. So a lot of damage there for that one. We've got what looks like a cowboy, a horseback rider. He is very chilled. And we've got a little car here that had a breakdown here on the tracks. So a lot of detail. And the question is, who started this mess? Now, the mess would probably be the collision between the aeroplane and the ship, and the train and the ship, and mostly what's going on here in the center. I don't believe the others here caused any of this. My version of this story would be something like that. The car broke down on the tracks. The sheep can't cross the track because the car is blocking them. And then the train couldn't pass because the sheep is on the way, in the way, and the train lost its rail and it landed on top of the ship, and the ship caused all this chaos here with the surface, and then the aeroplane collided with the mass. I am not sure if the aeroplane would have still collided with the ship if the train didn't hit it. I believe it would still have. I don't see the aeroplane hitting it being a cause of what's happening there, in my mind. The fact that it lost the propeller, I believe this would have happened in any case, but this didn't cause the train wreck. So, in my mind, this lady in the car and her husband changing the wheel will be the person who started this mess. If you've got another theory about what happened here, I would love to know about it. So please let me know down in the comments. And yeah, the reason I've got two of these puzzles, when I took out my Kastell puzzles for last week's deep dive episode with the Kastell puzzles, I realized I've got two of the same puzzle. Naturally, I want to sell one of them, but the group that I belong to, where we sell our puzzles, is a very strict rule about photos of the finished puzzle, confirming the piece count. If there is pieces missing on the photo, you have to indicate where, and the condition of the box and everything is just to protect the buyers from misinformation from the sellers. So I wanted to confirm if the puzzles are complete. Both of them luckily are complete. Personally, I would have kept the most complete one for myself and sell off the one that's incomplete if there were pieces missing. But luckily, that's not the case. If it were, I would have just sold it for so much cheaper. One of the boxes I had to patch up a little bit. That one I will keep. The better looking box I will sell with one of the puzzles. So that is the reason why I've got two of the same puzzles on my table assembled. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really, really, really appreciate your time. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.